A very good morning, children. Today in this video, I am going to explain the image formation by a convex lens for the various positions of the object. Children, first object is at infinity. Children, the object is kept at infinity. So imagine this: these are the rays. Okay, these are the instant rays. Traveling parallel to the principal axis. Is parallel to the principal axis and converge at focal point. Converge into focal point. Focal point F1. Converge at focal point F1, children. Converge at focal point F1. So children, here when the object is at infinity, whatever the rays are coming from the object at infinity are parallel to the principal axis and converge at a point, focal point after refraction. So a point sized image is formed at F. A point sized image is formed at F, children. So this is the first ray diagram which is formed. The image of the ray diagram which is formed when the object is kept at infinity. The characteristic of the image is a point sized image is formed at F. And the second one, children, second one, object placed between the center of curvature and the principal axis. Object placed behind center of curvature. Object, second one, children, object placed behind the center of curvature. Center of curvature on the principal axis. On the principal axis. Children, here first draw the figure, convex lens, and this is the principal axis. And of course here you know very well F1, C1 and F2, C2. Okay, so now children, here is the object is kept. Here the object is kept. This is the object. This is the object, children. When the object is kept behind the center of the curvature, behind the center of the principal axis, when the object is placed behind the center of the curvature, C2, a real and inverted image, inverted and diminished image is formed between F1 and C1. So children, first ray diagram, children, for example, see first ray diagram and passes to the focus. Now second ray diagram, it passes to the optic center. Now children, observe here. Now here image is formed. A real, inverted and diminished image is formed between F1 and C1. F1 and C1 when the object is placed behind the center of the curvature. Understand, children? So two rays we must draw. One is the ray which is passing to the focal point, the other ray which is passing to the optic center, and the both rays will intersect. The way they intersect, the place where they intersect is called image of the object, children. Okay, so this is the second one, children, and the characteristic of the image is real image, inverted and diminished image is formed between F1 and C1, children. And third one, children, now third ray diagram. Object placed at the center of curvature. Children, third ray diagram. Object placed at the center of curvature. Center of curvature, children. Object placed at the center of curvature, children. Now draw the figure, children. Note out convex lens, and this is note out F1, C1, and this is F2 and C2. Now we kept object at the center of the curvature. Now here object. Here at the center of the curvature. Children, when the object is placed at the center of the curvature C2 on the principal axis, a real inverted image is formed at C1, which is same size as that of object. Now first figure, children, here, first ray diagram, it passes the focus. Okay, and now second diagram is passes the optic center, and it is, see, the image. This is image. The image is formed at C1. The image is formed at C1. That means what? When the object is placed at the center of the curvature, the principal axis, a real inverted image is formed at C1, which is same as that of object. Which is same that of object. So understand, children? This is diagram 3. Ray diagram 3. Next, ray diagram 4, children. What is 4 here? Object placed between the center of curvature and focal point. Fourth one. Object placed between the C2 and F2. Center of curvature and focal point, children. Now, children, when the object is placed between the center of the curvature C2 and focal point, we will get an image which is real, inverted and magnified. This image will be formed behind the C1, children. Now, children, you just draw the figure. Now, this is the convex lens, and no doubt this is the principal axis. So, now this is F1 and C1 and F2 and C2. Now, here is the object, children. Here is the object. Okay, that is the children. First ray diagram which passes to the principal axis, focal point. And second ray diagram, children, here. Observe here, second ray diagram. So here is the image is formed, children. Image is formed behind the center of curvature C1. So this image is a real, inverted and magnified image. Real, inverted and magnified image will form behind the center of the curvature. So this is the fourth one, children. Now fifth ray diagram. So fifth one, you see, the object is placed at focal point. No doubt, object is placed at F2, focal point. Now this is the convex lens. No doubt, this is the principal axis, F1, C1, F2 and C2. Now the object is here, children. Now the object is there at focal point. Now first ray diagram will form like this, children. And now second ray diagram, the children here. So this is a infinite image. Object is formed at infinity. When the object is placed at focal point, the image of the object will be formed at infinity. So that we cannot describe the nature and characteristic of the object if the image is formed at infinity. Okay, children, and this is the fifth ray diagram. And last one ray diagram, children, that is, you know very well, when the object is placed between optic center and focal point. Sixth ray diagram, object is placed between, you know very well, F2 and optic center, children. So now, see here. So this is the principal axis, and here F2, C2 and optic center is O, and F1 and C1. So here is the object, children. Now here is the object. Now, children, when the object is placed between the F2 and optic center, we will get an image which is in virtual erect and diminished. Which is virtual and erect and diminished, children. Now this is the one ray diagram. This is another ray diagram, children. Observe here. This is another ray diagram. And when these rays are extended back, here you can extend it back, children, you know very well. Here the image is formed here. Image is formed. This is image. And this is a virtual image, erect, and the same side of the lens. The image formed at the same side of the lens and magnified image. So these are the 6 ray diagrams are very important for the examination point of view, children. I hope you understand. Please practice them and prepare for the examination. Thank you and have a nice day.